Imagine a country sitting at the heart of the world's greatest energy reserves, yet for a century its own pipelines ran dry, long dependent on its neighbor's crude oil to feed domestic refineries. For decades, Turkiye's strategic geography positioned it as one of the world's most vital energy corridors. But by 2026, that role is rapidly evolving. Türkiye is no longer just a bridge for global energy flows. It is rising as a major energy powerhouse in its own right. In this video, we're unpacking the Turkish Energy Paradox. Historically, Türkiye's energy narrative has been shaped by a striking irony. A resource-hungry nation, strategically located between some of the world's largest energy producers and its major consumers. For decades, it served as a key middleman in the global oil trade and a vital energy bridge, channeling crude oil from Azerbaijan and Iraq to international markets via major pipelines such as the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan (BTC) and Kirkuk-Ceyhan pipelines. To address this dependence, Türkiye invested in building refineries across strategic locations. These facilities enabled the country to import crude oil, refine it into high-value products like gasoline, diesel, and aviation fuel for domestic consumption, and export the surplus. This strategy proved effective, with refined petroleum product exports surging by 66.4% in December 2023. Nevertheless, despite expanded local refining capacity, Türkiye remains heavily dependent on oil imports, with Russia serving as one of its primary suppliers as of late 2025. This is where the Refinery Shield becomes critical. Why invest billions in 5 massive refineries with limited domestic crude? The answer is added value. In May 2026, crude oil trades around $108 per barrel, but finished jet fuel and diesel command over $160. By refining its own supply, Türkiye captures a $50 per barrel margin that previously left the country. This shield saves the treasury billions annually and ensures that even in a global supply crisis, the Turkish military, aviation, and economy keep moving. Yet the real pain is felt at the pump. Beyond the global oil crisis, Türkiye continues to battle high inflation since the COVID-19 pandemic, while the Turkish lira has lost substantial value. As of February 2026, escalating regional conflicts involving Israel, the US, and Iran have added heavy pressure on the currency's decline. Turkish drivers are now caught in a brutal fuel crisis. Gasoline has reached 63 Turkish lira and 91 kuruş per liter, with diesel approaching 73 Turkish lira. In response, the government has deployed a tax shield strategy, sharply cutting the special consumption tax, OTV, to absorb a staggering 36% year-on-year price surge. Without this intervention, prices would have climbed above 85 Turkish lira per liter. It's a multi-billion lira safety net protecting citizens as Türkiye accelerates toward energy independence. To break its cycle of heavy import dependence, Türkiye has built the world's 4th largest deep-sea drilling fleet in just a decade. TPAO now operates 6 ultra-deep-water drill ships, Fatih, Yavuz, and Kanuni, intensifying exploration in the Black Sea at the Sakarya and Göktepe 2 fields. Abdülhamid Han, the most advanced vessel, operating in the Mediterranean. Yıldırım and Çağrı, the newest 7th-generation additions. While Yıldırım continues operations in the Black Sea, the Çağrı has just made history, arriving 370 kilometers offshore Mogadishu to drill the Crude-1 well, Türkiye's first deep-sea drilling mission in Somalia. Backed by advanced seismic vessels like the Oruç Reis and Barbaros Hayreddin Pasha, this powerful fleet is now actively hunting for hydrocarbons across 2 continents. On August 21, 2020, President Erdogan announced that Türkiye's Fatih drilling ship had made the country's largest ever natural gas discovery in the Black Sea, 320 billion cubic meters of reserves. These discoveries are already transforming lives. The giant Sakarya gas field, holding an estimated 710 billion cubic meters of natural gas, has now entered Phase 2. Production has doubled to 20 million cubic meters per day, enough to heat around 8 million Turkish homes. By 2028, it aims to cover up to 30% of the nation's total natural gas demand. On land, the Gabar mountain region in Şırnak has seen impressive growth, with daily oil production reaching 81,000 barrels per day and continuing to rise. Energy Minister Alparslan Bayraktar has set an ambitious target, transforming TPAO into a 1 million barrel per day company by leveraging new domestic discoveries and strategic international partnerships with global energy giants like ExxonMobil. From the deep waters of the Black Sea to the mountains of Gabar, from the shores of the Mediterranean to the Indian Ocean off Somalia, Türkiye has launched one of the most ambitious energy independence campaigns of the 21st century. A powerful fleet of drill ships, world-class refineries, strategic tax shields, and determined political will are slowly turning the Turkish paradox into a success story. Yes, the road remains difficult. Global crises, inflation, currency pressures, and regional conflicts continue to test the Turkish people at the pump and in daily life. But every cubic meter of domestic gas and every barrel of domestic oil being produced today is more than just energy. It is sovereignty, dignity, and a shield for the future. Türkiye is no longer content with being a transit country. It is becoming an energy nation. The bridge is transforming into a powerhouse. The paradox has been decoded. Thank you for watching. If you want to understand the real forces reshaping our planet, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The next chapter of this story is still being written, and it's happening faster than most people realize. Until next time, stay informed.